but I'm not holding my breath. I think there's something else that I'm missing. Gotta be something simple, I hope. Usually it is, not always, but usually it is. But I did notice something, and it was something that I kind of ran into when I was trying to order this thing, was which exact radiator to get. So if you look, there's a decent difference on these radiators. Welcome back to another episode of Broke From Here, guys. If you are new to the channel and you like seeing cars go from being worth $500 to $5,000 in a short amount of time, then you're in the right place. Make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. And make sure to click the notification bell. This way you get alerted when I put out 2 a week. If you're not new to the channel, then you know that last week I finally finished up fixing the Mustang. I got the clutch in, got the short shifter in, finally got to take it for the first drive. Thing rips, I'm feeling very good about it. But I told you this week I want to try to get the Hyundai sold, or at least get everything ready so that it can sell. It needs to sell. It's time. So what I want to do right now is actually head down to the junkyard. I need to get tires for it, and I also have a few miscellaneous things I need to get for it as well, like a piece of a handle, part of the center console, little knick-knack stuff. The good news is there's finally a Tucson available in one of the junkyards. It is smashed in the right rear end, but I'm hoping the handle is there. It's the only part I can't see. It was stuck in the picture behind an airbag, so I'm hoping it's there when I get there. And then the center console piece I'm hoping is there as well. Again, I won't know until I actually get down there. So we're gonna head down to the junkyard, grab those parts if we can, but at the very least, we're gonna get tires for the Hyundai as well. Like I said, I think it should be like $8 today is their special deal, $8 a tire. So I'm gonna go down there, get 4 new tires. The ones on this are completely shot. Hopefully we can find them. Hopefully they're all in good condition. And then if we still have time, get back here, try to install some of those parts along with the radiator. So that's my goal for right now. I'm gonna get after it. See you guys in a bit. All right guys, I am back from the junkyard. I got a bunch of little parts. Unfortunately, the deals that were usually Monday for tires for $8 have now moved to the last Saturday of the month for $12 a piece. Now includes free tire break, even though you're paying an extra $2 more. So basically they gave you a free tire break, but you pay $2 more for the entire setup. So it used to be $40, is now $48 for a full set of 4 tires, and you can only get 4. I don't know. Anyway, so now I have to wait till the end of the month to get that deal. I'm not gonna wait that long. I'm gonna go to a used tire express shop. It's gonna cost me $30 for the mounting and balance anyway. So it's just gonna be a $30 difference. It's $25 a tire for free mounted and balance and tire. Just worth it, just to avoid all the headaches. So I'm gonna go there, get it done, save me a lot of time, energy, but I was able to get some good stuff. The main thing was the variable valve time oil solenoid. I think I showed you the first one where it broke through from the metal pulling through this little screen and cutting into the hole similar to that one. So the same thing happened to mine where all the screens are broken through, which makes me think some serious damage might be done to my cam gear. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure how that all works. But what I would like to do is to try to replace that on the Kia. I got a door handle for the Kia as well. I'm gonna have to paint it. In fact, I'm gonna have to paint all of them, so I might just wait until I go get the spray paint and pull them all out and do them all. But at least I got it. I'm glad. And I was also able to get the interior cover for the Tucson, along with this little like old ashtray style now that they use basically as a change holder, but it says no smoking. So little thing for the back center console. So I was able to get that. But I think first what I want to do is probably do the oil solenoid in the Kia, see how it sounds. Once I do that, I may end up switching the lock mechanism in the Tucson. The one in here ends up dragging, and you can kind of see it. See? It never fully locks like it's supposed to. So I think I want to replace it. I almost left the old one in here from the door that I got from the junkyard, but I ended up taking it out to match, and I think that was the wrong move. I think the damage from the previous door being hit, pulled whatever, screwed up this locking mechanism, and it drags pretty hard. So I think I might end up taking this out, replacing it, then putting on that nice new cover. But yeah, first I want to tackle this thing and see if I can get it running normal with that solenoid. That would be a tremendously great thing to happen. So gonna mess with that first, then come back here and probably start tackling this door, maybe change out that lock mechanism and put on that handle. So I'm gonna get after it. See you guys in a bit. All right guys, it is the next day. I think you guys saw that I ended up changing the mass airflow sensor as well on the Hyundai. That was a pretty easy job, that was really quick. I did change the locking mechanism on the Hyundai as well. I think I showed you that it locks very easily now. It does exactly what I want. You hit the lock button, the lock locks. There's no more drag or pull on it. So very happy about that. I ended up installing the variable valve timing oil solenoid for the exhaust side on the cam, on the Forte. I don't think I showed starting it. I ended up starting it. It didn't sound much different. There's still an idling problem, which brings me back to the intake manifold. I'm wondering if the actual motor in it is just shot for the controlling the plenum. I might have to order that. I don't want to if I don't have to. I'd rather drive this thing around a little more and kind of see if there's something else going on that could be causing this. So now that I've replaced the variable valve timing solenoid, seems to be working. I trust in that one a heck of a lot more than the other one. It seems to be a lot more cleaner, efficient. But now what I think I would like to do is to kind of just drive that thing around here and there, kind of run errands and see if I get some more codes to pop up. See if I can get some of those permanent codes to clear. If I can, then I know which problems I solved. If I didn't, then I know that there's still a major issue. My only other thought is it's either the intake manifold or one of you guys mentioned, and I forget who, my apologies that I'm kind of spacing on this, but someone mentioned the old Dodges had a problem where the cam gear would separate from the camshaft. And if that happened on the exhaust port, that's possible. My only other thought is that the cam gear is in line, so I guess the camshaft could have spun, but I feel if the camshaft spun, then I would have been hitting valves or something along that lines where there'd be serious damage. We'd be hearing a lot of clinking in that engine. That's my thought. It could have happened and they tried to fix it. There could be bent valves. I seriously don't know. I really hope there's no bent valves because I was so far bar in there, I could have just taken it off the head. But I don't know. Definitely a possibility. Have to see in the future. I really hope that's not the issue. But like I said, I think for right now, I'm just going to drive the thing around, run errands, go to the grocery store, stuff like that. Keep it close. Maybe go on a few long rides to see if some of the monitors set and kind of, like I said, to get rid of those permanent codes. But I'm not holding my breath. I think there's something else that I'm missing. Got to be something simple. I hope. Usually it is. Not always, but usually it is. But right now, what I would like to do is to actually go down and install the new radiator on the Hyundai. I had to drain the water on the thing. I filled it all up, run it for like 10 minutes, and found out that the radiator was leaking. So, got the new radiator, gonna install that thing, put more water in it, fill it up, let that thing run and try to cycle out all that rust. And probably, again, drive this thing around to run errands until it all clears up. Probably the next episode, I'll end up taking the Hyundai down to the scrapyard, giving them the door and the radiator just to get rid of, because I'm not gonna be able to fit that stuff in my garbage cans. So that'll probably be the plan next week, and then I can start working on the interior because I'll have that big stuff out of the way. Also in the next episode, hopefully I can get the buff done quick and finish putting this car back together completely. As I mentioned, I'll probably go somewhere else to get the tires put on, just to save waiting a week to save 30 bucks kind of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get after the radiator. Hopefully it goes well. See you guys in a bit. All right guys, I got the old radiator out, got the coolant tank out, got the fan out, but I did notice something, and it was something that I kind of ran into when I was trying to order this thing, was which exact radiator to get. So if you look, there's a decent difference on these radiators in that the tube for the transmission line that goes to the top comes down and kind of butts up next to the other one. This is the old one. On the new ones, they took the top tube and they wrapped it back around. It looks like they may have added a cooler of some sort. I don't know why they did that, but they ended up wrapping it back around, and then the bottom is still the same. So I think what I have to do is change the top line over from this one to that one. Hopefully it doesn't leak afterwards, get it set up, and then once I have that over there, then I'm gonna reinstall this back in here. Right now I have the tubes tied up for the transmission fluid. I definitely lost a little, but I don't think more than like, I don't know, 20, 30 ounces. If that. I don't even think that much. So I lost a little bit. There's probably a little bit still stuck in the cooler lines, but not too bad. I'll be able to top this off with some leftover that I have laying around. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get after this. I'm gonna take this line, put it on there, and then everything else looks to match up correctly. I don't think I'll hit another snag. I think this was just like a universal thing that maybe they changed. Maybe in 2006, 2007, they updated this whole idea. But anyway, I'm gonna get after it. See you in a bit. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you then. Later, guys.